It's been an incredible season, lots of growth and lots of work. They earned their way here and they had the opportunity, so that's really all you can ask for.
You talk about just the improvements you saw from everybody all over the place from your team. I mean, it's just seemed everybody kind of had a new role this year, even the ones that came back and they stepped up, made major strides.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of young kids this year. We had some kids that were varsity players last year, but maybe had a different role or just didn't have the experience. And so it takes time to put that together. I felt like the last 3.5 weeks or so, they've just really played some solid quality volleyball.
7 seniors, I think you had. And can you just speak to those and what the kind of legacy they'll leave at Harlan?
Oh my gosh, they've played in all kinds of matches, 2 state championships, won the conference, I think, 3 times out of 4 times. It's an incredible legacy. But I always say this, I think it's my honor to work with these kids. The way they treat people, how involved they are in our community and other activities, can't say enough about them.
Coach, thanks, and great season.
Yep, thank you.
Our season has been just amazing, so much fun. It was really about pride, and I'm so proud of everybody. We worked so hard, and from the very first summer open gym to this being our last game of the season, we've just been working so hard, and it's been so much fun.
I know you guys had this expectation for yourselves, but I don't know if the rest of the state expected you to, with what was lost from last year's team, to make it this far. Does that also, like you mentioned, the pride factor, does that give you a lot of pride too?
Yeah, it does. Just coming out and showing everybody that we could do it again and get here again was just some, pride.
And for you, you mentioned this all your life, really, but you get to really show it off. What was that like for you this year?
It was a lot of fun. I have such great hitters that it's easy to throw any set up there, really, and anybody could have done it with the great passes that we had all season and with great swingers outside, middle, and right. It was just amazing.
Jess, congrats on a great season and career.
It was one of the most fun seasons ever. Just the girls were they were awesome. The team was, we connected so much over the past 3 months, and I'm just so excited and looking forward to following them the next couple years because they have so much coming back next year, and the run's not over. They're going to be back here the next years, and I'm just super pumped.
You were obviously a big, huge part of the last 3 years. This year, you were the star that you went to, and you made a lot of the stats were large for you. So I guess, was this year for you to get to the state championship was a little more meaningful as in your senior year, or was it kind of the same as the last several years?
It's definitely the same feeling, but being able to experience it with a whole different group of girls is just so much fun because they've never had the experience before. So being able to come here and play with them and let them get the feeling of what it's like to play in a championship game is just awesome. And I'm just so proud of every single one of them.
And taking sets from Jess, who I'm assuming someone you played with throughout your whole life. What was that like after Kinsey was a 4-year starter, and then Jess pops in there, and you don't really see much of a drop off, or if any at all?
Jess is incredible. She's been working hard the past 4 years, and she's awesome. I give all the credit to her because without her, I wouldn't be able to hit the ball, and no one would be able to. So she's incredible, and I love her.
Taylor, great job and great career. We'll see you in basketball season.
Thank you.
Oh, all the girls, definitely all the girls. You make lifelong friends coming out of volleyball. I mean, we're here for volleyball, but the connections we make outside of volleyball, and in 10 years down the road, I want to be able to call these girls and still have that strong connection. Yeah, volleyball was the fun part and the down to business part, but it's more than that. It's more about the team and your coaches and the love for the girls. So it was awesome looking back on it.
Such a different team from the last 2 years, just different girls and different roles, and you in a different role too. Other than that, how was this team different from last year and years previous?
Different faces this year. So everybody had to step into big shoes, and they all did. So some had to do more than others than we had to last year, and I think everybody fell into their place and they enjoyed their place, and I think it was different, but in a way it was the same because we're still out there playing the game we fell in love with when we were 8th graders. So we're out there still, and we're still the same Harlan team as we always have been.
a lot of people equate Harlan volleyball the last several years, to Jess. And now that she leaves and you still make a run that you did, what does that say about just Harlan volleyball as a whole?
Oh, I know we were doubted a lot from the beginning of the season for the big loss, but I think even getting to the championship game made people realize that, no, it's not all about like one person, it's about a whole team. And if you work hard and you get in the gym and you do your workouts and stuff, you can have the outcome that we had.
Jordyn, great job. Appreciate it. Again, we'll see you basketball season.
Thank you.